So you're thinking of moving to Edmond, Oklahoma, and you're specifically looking into Eastern Edmond. My name is Kinsley Hauser, and I'm a local real estate agent in Edmond, Oklahoma and its surrounding areas. Whether you're looking to move in 10 days or 10 months, I would love to be able to help you in your move. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can give me a call, text, email, you can send me a DM, you can schedule a Google Meet. There's so many ways that you can get a hold of me so that we can start working to plan your move to Oklahoma. I love getting to work with people every single day, just like all of you. Find your Oklahoma home. So like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be taking you on a tour of East Edmond. East Edmond is so beautiful and has so much charm that I definitely think it deserved its own tour. And we are starting our tour at Hafer Park. Hafer Park is probably my favorite spot in all of Edmond, with 121 acres of trees and playgrounds and walking trails. It is just an absolute beautiful place to come on an evening, especially when the weather is nice, to come and walk around, to come and bring dogs or your family. They have a really pretty pond with some ducks, and they have a gazebo overlooking it. They have 3 playgrounds. They have a walking trail that's 1.5 miles long. And one thing I love about Hafer Park is the area that it's in. There's so many trees, which provides great shade if you're walking. I also just love this part of town as you're looking for houses, because one thing about this area is there's a lot of those more established neighborhoods. So a lot of people love the new construction. There's so many pros with new construction. However, a lot of people love the more established homes and neighborhoods because of the character and the charm that comes within those. So definitely around Hafer Park, there's a lot of those neighborhoods that just have a lot of natural charm and a lot of natural character because they're a little bit older. They're not brand new. They're maybe 30, 40, 50 years old. And the prices around here, you're going to see anywhere from 200,000 up to 3, 4, 5, just kind of depending on the neighborhood and the size of the home. But this really is a beautiful park. I love coming to this park. One of our favorite evening activities is to go to Swig, which is just right in front of Hafer Park, and to get a drink and then walk around the park. And it's really just pleasant and such a nice evening to do that. Not far from here, you have tons of shopping. You have a shopping center with kind of more boutique-y types of shops, but then just maybe 1/2 mile north, you have your Ross, you have Old Navy, you have Ulta, you have Lowe's, a lot of different places to eat, some medical hospitals up there. So you're super, super close to a lot of things, especially like in this area. So yeah, for the rest of this tour, I'm going to be taking you by just some of my favorite places in Edmond. So first stop is Hafer, and now we're going to go to the next one. Next on our stop is the University of Central Oklahoma. UCO is right in the heart of downtown Edmond. It's just a little bit east of Broadway, so we're going to include it in our East Edmond tour. UCO is home to just over 14,000 students. There are tons of buildings and dorms, and it really just makes up a good portion of that downtown section, but it is a great addition to Edmond. It offers so much for the community. It also offers so much to the state of Oklahoma with all of their degrees. They have 6 colleges, 1 institute, and 3 schools. So it definitely has a lot to offer the kind of central Oklahoma area. They have lots of options for Greek life. There's also the UCO Jazz Club, and their jazz division in their music school is one of the most well-known and pronounced jazz divisions in the whole state. After we leave here, I'm going to kind of drive you around so you can see some of the different buildings, but I definitely think that UCO, University of Central Oklahoma, having this university here in the heart of Edmond really adds to Edmond. And by no means does Edmond feel like a college town, but it definitely brings a lot to the town, and I think is a plus when you're looking at Edmond. So I'm here at Kickingbird Golf Club, and this is the oldest golf course in Edmond, and recently they've been remodeling, and so they have a brand new clubhouse that's over 13,000 square feet. They also have the Lookout, which is the newest restaurant that is really just beautiful. It looks out over the golf course, and so really there's a lot that's happening here at Kickingbird. So I'm going to try to get some footage and kind of show you guys around the golf course, but I definitely thought this needed to be a stop as it is Edmond's oldest golf club and really just a beautiful place. Next on our stop is Crest, and you might be wondering why I'm at a grocery store, but this Crest has been been the talk of the town for quite some time. It just opened over the past month, and they had a huge opening, and it really has been just a popular place recently. It's right off of I-35, and this also represents a lot of the new that's coming to East Edmond. So kind of near that I-35, we've got tons of new construction, tons of new commercial. We have this new Crest behind me, but we also have new developments just right across the street. There's tons of hotels. There's also a lot of kind of fun things to do around this area that are coming up. So you've got Showbiz Theater, which has bowling and arcades, but also the movie theater. And then again, just a ton of new construction. So new neighborhoods. Not far from here, you've got a new shopping center with Starbucks, Qdoba, really just a lot of new that's taking place. So I had to stop by Crest on our way through town. The last stop we're going to be at is Arcadia Lake. Arcadia Lake is absolutely beautiful and one of my favorite spots in Edmond. It is on the far east side of Edmond, just about into Arcadia, and there's so much to do here. You can go to the UCO boathouse where they have kayaking, paddle boarding. They have tons to do there. Also at Arcadia Lake, there's tons of beaches, so you kind of get the feel like you're at the beach, but really you're in Oklahoma at Arcadia Lake. There's also tons of camping. There's tons of sites. There's tons of walking trails. If you were to walk around the whole shore of Arcadia Lake, it would be 26 miles. And if you look at the surface of the lake, it makes up over 1,800 acres. So this large man-made lake is a huge attraction, especially on the East Edmond, and one of the perks about East Edmond. Also around this lake, you have tons of housing, whether it is some older, more established neighborhoods, but there's also tons of new development taking place just around it. You have some really luxury neighborhoods not far from here, and so Arcadia Lake definitely is one of those places in Edmond that you just have to go see. I know for us, we love being able to go, whether it's to the boathouse and we're kayaking or paddleboarding, or if it's to the beaches on a hot summer day, just being able to cool off in the lake. And a tip is to wear your black bathing suits because the water isn't the cleanest, and if you wear white, it'll get dirty. So nonetheless, Arcadia Lake is a great place just to spend time with friends and family, and so I definitely had to bring you here on this tour. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you made it this far, thank you for watching. As always, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Like I said earlier, if you're moving in 10 days or 10 months, please reach out to me so that I can help you on your move to Oklahoma. And again, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.